Okay, I'm back in what is increasingly revealing itself to be a self serving vanity project. And I say all that to say that, like yesterday, I said I was going to look through my videos, these recorded battles, before I post them, just to make sure that I'm not putting anything up that's like a quit and short in 5 seconds. It turns out that I've actually recorded a bunch of times when people quit. I suppose something interesting happened that kind of just clicked through. But that was enlightening for me. So let me make a proclamation. I will not record. Well, that's not fair to say. I also had another thought because I was about to make a big declarative vow that I was about to not um, commit to. But I think what I really want to say is like, I mean, look, if you're watching this, I figure you play Pokemon Showdown at some point. How many of your games end in forfeits? Okay, there's one part of this where I just have to be real with myself and say, like, it's not going to be these great 6-on-6 battles every single time that goes down to the final, whatever. Part of this, I think, is, you watch for gameplay. Hopefully part of it is you watch for me. This is day 20 or 30 something, so hopefully there's some of that there. um, and then part of it is the entertainment value, see how far things go. But as I've said 100 billion times now, it's the same few Pokemon every single time. So I mean, we're gonna jump in. Let me say what we're gonna do, be clear in the video. We're gonna jump into a few of these matches where people quit, and then the next day I'm going to get to you with a full battle that goes out to the end. It's not the anime, folks. People aren't going to say like, oh yeah, you have like, whatever you got, like Corviknight, I believe that you're gonna beat Iron Moth. No, I quit. That's it. I gotta move on. I got a life. I got a day. People are playing on Showdown to kind of, relax. And so I'm not gonna sit through that. Completely understandable. If you saw the games I forfeited, I shouldn't say that because then it seems like I'm kind of just cherry picking. These teams are generally successful. This team is generally successful. I'd like to say that I won more than I've lost when I sit down and have these sessions where I sit down and play. Yeah, this is from the same day. The next three from today that you're going to see are from the same day. I know I'm doing a lot of rambling in the start. I think I'm just trying to make myself feel better. All right, enough of that. Because I said that out loud, and it's just like, dude, come on. Let's jump in. Stinky MD versus Boshy Boys, Gen 9 OU. One thing I did notice, I was watching somebody play Showdown the other day on YouTube, obviously, and they were using Mega Evolutions. That's like my favorite thing. And so, Lander is terrible, blah, blah, blah. And so I'm like, look, I want to get in on that. So I'm going to wrap this up. I actually want to see if we can get to 75 subscribers, which is like, we're 2 away.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
So if we can do that, then I'll put out a poll and I'll say like, what Mega Evolution should I make a team around? I just love the concept of Mega Evolutions. I feel like Pokemon kind of jumped the shark when they went to that. Like, they did Mega Evolutions, right? And that was peak. And then they did like Z Crystals and Gigantamax and all that stuff. I was like, you're just trying to recapture that same thing. Mega Evolutions were like a new twist. It was a new bend on like what these Pokemon could be, what teams could be. It brought a bunch of irrelevant Pokemon back to relevancy. A few of them were just flat out unfair, but I didn't actually mind because then there's also the mind game of like, is this Heracross Mega Heracross with Pin Missile on, stuff like that, or is it like just Moxie or Guts Heracross, which it's not totally solid, but it's like when you're playing for both, it puts you in a weird scenario because like Mega Heracross, for example, is like that guy's attack stat is stacked. And his defense stat is not that bad either. Like, he could take a hit. A regular Heracross, you know, if he's Guts Flame Orb, and you're just expecting, like, oh, he doesn't have a fighting type move because he has, like, Rock Blast, Pin Missile, and some other move that does a bunch of things. This was a quit. Let's jump to the next one. Okay, we're back with the second game. Stinky MD versus Mareether. Yeah, let's just jump into it. Yeah, so Mega Heracross is one of the things I was thinking about. It was one of my favorites. I loved Mega Metagross while it was in the OU. I never played Mega Lopunny. I just felt like, you know, I mean, you see my style here. I can't really get entertained or get any value, fun from playing typical OU Mons. That's not to say that I'm holier than thou or anything. It's just, it doesn't, butter my bread. Nobody says that phrase. Never repeat that phrase. I just made that up. You just get in front of a camera and a microphone and you just say things, you know? Yeah, but look, I say let's get to like 75, 80 subscribers, because the channel is growing. I don't know if, I feel like I made that clear. I didn't make that one weird video when I was talking like 69 subscribers. There's another quit. Dude. I can't even get through 1 point. Alright, let's jump to the third game. I shouldn't say I can't get through 1 point. I am getting through a few points here. Once again, Stinky MD versus XX, Holder of the Hex. I shouldn't actually said it like that because it's Holder of Te Hex. Who am I correcting, man? Who cares? Let's start. So I do want to do megas at some point. You know, it's so crazy because I'm sitting here just rambling. I'm literally not even looking at the screen. So this may be like the worst. Oh my gosh, I got frozen, dude. There are so many things that I have learned to just let slide in this game. But every time, oh my god. This is off try attack. Dude, maybe I quit this one. I don't actually quit this one. But I can't imagine my opponent quitting from this position. You have all this stall stuff out. Oh man, here comes the champion. Oh, here comes the champion. And this was after I resolved to click Drain Punch more. There we go, baby. Oh yeah. Right. This might be a masterclass, folks. Get your pens and paper out. I know it's summer vacation, but still. Alright, that was too much, dude. That was too much. I'm sorry. I don't have to, you know, be all like that about myself, you know. Let's keep it humble. But I have to pull off some kind of miracle to get a guy to quit from this position. Hex goes off and takes out Klefki. Almamola, I'm gonna burn you. That's good for, you know, residual damage. Also puts Hex online. I'm paralyzed because of course I am. Oh, I disable flip turn, guys. Look at that. Thing about this is now you are a wow, yeah, I'm just putting the burn on everything. You have no heal bell, so I'm gonna whittle down this this team. Gengar, decent work. I think it's safe to say, I don't know if I play Gengar after this, but it's safe to say that Gengar is not washed. You know, Gengar is not the beast it used to be with Levitate and it would just outspeed everything. Things have caught up, but Gengar is not washed. I know I was doing a bit of a suspect test a few episodes ago just to see, you know, what value Gengar can bring. I still didn't even tap into it completely before I took it off the team, but I just found a better fit. Drill Run goes off, I click Earthquake, you go down. Now it's a 3v4. Don't look now, but I'm making a comeback. And how do I win this game, man? Almamola comes out. I terrestrialize Earth. Ooh, that's how I win. I didn't expect to do that much damage to Almamola. Iron Head. Oh my goodness. Wow. And I got the flinch. Oh my gosh. This is incredible. So Ironhead takes that out. Here comes Alamona. I click Earthquake. That doesn't go down. But Burn. Oh, gosh, bro. Okay, yeah, I switched Thunderous just to avoid any. Oh my goodness, and I tanked that. That's great. Thunderwave? Electric Terrain. Oh my gosh, of course. And now I just win. My attack is through the roof. I click Earthquake here, dead. Next. Earthquake. Dead. And you could just quit after that. That makes sense. That's a fine place to quit because you know the battle is over. You lost. Let's go. Let's go. What a game to end on. Alright, you know, actually, that could have been a thing in and of itself. But I flushed the other two through. Let me think about what I want to do as far as the video. But I'll just put them all together, man, because I'm really happy with the way this channel's going. Somebody made a comment before I even started recording, saying that it looked like I was having fun, and I really am having fun. The thumbnails, the commentary, everything like this, it's easy. It's easier than kind of just churning out battles by myself, putting music behind it. There are a lot of parts of this that are just difficult to kind of maintain. After this, I'm gonna have to edit all this stuff and put it online and make sure it's all lined up and everything, which is something I don't usually do. I don't do in my day job. I'm learning and getting better at to do this. So when I say it's easy, it's not like a piece of cake and it's not like 5 minutes, but I am having fun doing it. So, and the feedback and the likes and the comments have been really encouraging. So, yeah, more content soon. Let me know what you want to see. I'll set up a Mega Evolution poll. I mean, I don't even know if I need like a subscriber goal in order to do it, but a subscriber goal does tell me that people are interested in the content that I'm making, so it is helpful in that way. With that being said, this is a Stinky MD 3 for 1. Hopefully this is the end of the ego trip for a while. I mean, keep the comments and the likes and all that stuff coming. That does feed the ego. But the self-serving ego trip, hopefully that's the end of that for a while, where people are quitting with 3 and 4 guys left. That's a bit ridiculous. It's a ripoff, if you ask me. I mean, you're not paying for it. I'm rambling again, so I'm going to stop here. But this is all to say thank you very much. I feel good about what's going on here. Hopefully you feel good about what you're seeing. This is probably going to be a pretty long video, so I hope you're bearing with me through that. But yeah, appreciate it. See ya.